Hello nail peeps and welcome back to Decorate Every Nail You Got. We are going to play with the November 2021 Mani by Me subscription box. It is all about Christmas in Hawaii. It's super fun. It came with this tutorial, so we'll be doing the Mele tutorial, and I believe we're going to be doing this one and this one. Is that ish? I don't know, maybe we're just doing two nails. We're gonna do them like they say. In the kit, what came in the kit was this fancy powder. And you know what I just realized is they don't have the name of the powder on there. I don't know, is the name of the powder on here? Sparkling Palms, green nail glitter. So it is very pretty. Oh, it's not this one, it's this one. And it does have a really like hollow shimmer beautifulness in it, but I don't believe this is part of the tutorial. So this came in the kit. These two beautiful colors right here, Shaka Santa and Tutu Mele. And then these two plates, MXM 067 and 068. So let us, now that we know what was in the kit, let's dive into this thing, shall we? Okay. Prep nails with base coat. Once dry, grab your two favorite blue polishes, then paint two straight horizontal lines on a makeup wedge because we're doing this gradient. Slightly overlap the colors to blend the center. Once the wedge is polished, use a tapping motion to apply it on the nails till you get a seamless gradient. Okay, that's a pretty good description. It doesn't talk about this right here, but I am going to go ahead and do that because I do want to show you some of their nail protectors that are pretty awesome. So I'm going to be using ones that came out of a Mani by Me subscription kit. And I'm going to actually do them on my own nails. I plan on redoing these nails, well, tonight, tomorrow, sometime soon anyway. So I'm just going to back up these, prep these real quick, and I'll put these bad boys on, and then we'll get started. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? I thought I would show you how to put these on. They can be kind of tricky because they're so like blah, 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 and flimsy, but at the same time they're super stretchy and they're super sticky. So but they're also, once they stick, you can move them if you need to. So it's stuck on my finger right now, but I can very easily take it off and move it. So I'm going to I'm going to really look for the center to be placed in the center of my nail first. That's probably the easiest thing to do. And then from there, I'm going to kind of pull out so it matches the width of my nail. And then I'm going to pull this part down and around. And then I'll do the same with the other side. I'm going to pull out so it matches the width of my nail. I'm going to pull out. Now, once I got it there, I'm going to pull this part down and around my nail like that. So now it's ready to go. Also, you need to push this back a little bit because sometimes it likes to come down on your nail. So just kind of push it back and out of the way a little bit. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Those are fully painted nails. What's she doing? Well, it's just really just it's a gel top coat. So it would be just like using a base coat. Since I'm going to redo my nails anyway, I don't think it's going to hurt. And on top of that, we're going to get to see how Maniology covers. Let's see how well it covers. The blue nail is going to be, who knows if it's going to cover well or not, but we'll see how well it covers this orange one. I do have my makeup wedge, and it says slightly overlap the colors to blend the center. I tried to get colors that kind of matched what was in the tutorial. So I'm going to shake them up real good, and then I'm going to paint two straight horizontal lines on the makeup wedge. I'm going to use this side up here. And we'll go across right there. Slightly, I shall overlap the colors to blend. I find that I don't necessarily need to overlap them. If you tap right, you don't necessarily need to do that. Ooh, that one was a little harder to get off. I shall share the colors of this with you in just a momentito as well. I kind of forgot to do that. I'm slightly overlapping, but as I said, I don't find I need to do that as long as I top it correctly. Okay, this one is called Turquoise. Turquoise. And then this other blue is an old one. It's a BMC color called Clarissa Blue. Okay, and then I shall use a tapping motion to apply it on the nails until you get a seamless gradient. Okay, that one was easy to do because my nail was already blue. The green you can barely see, huh? Let's do that one again. I don't know why I put the polishes together. Normally it helps when you have one color as your base color already. So I don't know how it's gonna look over the orange, people. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm being very generous. Okay. Okay, we can see a little bit more of that green now. Uh-oh, oh, that's just lovely. I got a hair in it. Wow, that's super awesome. I love it when that happens. Did I get it? Oh my gosh, and I can't see to find out if I actually got it. Oh, I did not. Haha, got it now. Oh my gosh, it's like stuck in us. Like seriously, people, this is how my nail art journey is gonna go today. Okay, well, we're gonna start that one again. I will just show you when it's already completely done because that hair is gonna drive me bonkers. Okay, I'm gonna do that off camera, I'll be back. Okay, here we have it, we're back. And it looks pretty good with what was on the thing. Maybe I could have used a different top color blue. Oh goodness, those fumes are getting to me. Okay, let's see if it's gonna cover the orange at all. I'm really interested in this because normally I either have a white background for my gradient or I have one of the colors that I'm trying to use as an ombre or part of the gradient. So I'm curious to see if it's gonna work. We're gonna find out right now. The answer is probably not. You know what? I could paint it blue and then go back. That's what I think I'll do. I'll paint it blue. We'll see how good this blue covers. Pretty good, actually. Not too shabby. What a mess. I'm gonna go in and clean that up because I have made an entire mess of the side of my nail. What is going on there? It's like I didn't even know how to paint nails. Goodness gracious. You know what I think it was? I think it was depending so much on that silly cuticle protector. Yeah, when you're painting, yeah, that's not how you do that. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then I'll do the gradient on that one. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go on to the second step, which is pick up the rainbow design from MXM 068. Let's see if we can find that bad boy. The rainbow design. Where's the rainbow design? Oh, here it is. Mele. Oh, pretty. Okay, so pick up that one with black stamping polish. Black stamping polish. Quickly and carefully remove the text by using Scotch tape. Oh, they just want the rainbow. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab some Scotch tape because I would normally use my sticky stamper station. So I'll grab some Scotch tape and then using your favorite polishes, reverse stamp the rainbow design and let the design dry. So we can definitely do that while we're waiting for my other fingernail to dry. Okay, let me grab some Scotch tape. Okay, so let's set this stuff up. And of course I have to take off my blue film. It's like the most satisfying part of getting these. Get ready. Ah, such a satisfying sound. I'm gonna find my rainbow design and I have my straight up black. Best black polish ever. Just saying. I mean, not even biased or anything. This is the best black stamping polish this is. And by the way, I'm pretty sure the one I'm using right now is years old. Like it's probably years old because it's just so good and it lasts so long. Boom. Uh-oh, that might not come out perfectly. Nope, looks like it did pretty well. And before it gets too crazy, I grab my Scotch tape. And I guess I'll go ahead and turn it over. Mele. Oh, it's kind of sad that they're taking out the Mele maka part. I hope you guys can see that. There we go, do it over here. Okay, get the rest of this stuff off. And I feel like there's more of the word parts over here, so I'm gonna grab them real quick. There we go. Now we have a rainbow and some flowers. I see just a tiny little bit. I'm probably gonna mess it up, you guys, but I see a tiny little bit that I wanna grab. And of course it won't let me go. There it goes. Okay, now it's perfect, exactly how I want it. And I will go pick out some colors in which to do this. In the meantime, I think this guy is dry enough for us to go ahead and do that gradient. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's my turquoise color and my Clarissa Blue. Come on, Clarissa Blue. Yeah, this is like kind of a rule about the sponging on. You have to have either a base color that is very, very similar or white, really. Okay. There. Some of that orange is still peeking through, but I can put a little bit more blue on there. It's always good to do two. And you don't want to keep sponging. If you keep sponging, it's going to get sticky and gooey and start coming up. So you really want to give it a couple of sponges and call it a day. That's probably even too many right there. There we go. And I'm sure my stamp will cover that a little bit. So they look pretty good. Actually, this one I think looks better than that one. Woohoo! All right. I'm gonna go pick out some colors so that we can do the reverse stamping on this guy. Okay, on the tutorial card, it looks like it's maybe red and yellow and green, which I don't even see. This doesn't even look like that design. I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going and see what happens, okay? I haven't read the rest of this. We're just gonna keep going. It looks like red, yellow, maybe green, and then maybe some pink and like a lighter green to do these. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got a detail brush here that I need to clean off, actually. Get it ready to go. And then I picked out lots of different colors that I shall share with you. So for the rainbow, I picked out, I've got Fireside, Marigold, and Limelight. And I'm gonna start with some Fireside. Just gonna use my mat and put a dab, because a dab is all I'm gonna need. That's a very, very tiny little strip. So, and let's see how steady I can get my hand. This is gonna be super fun, you guys. It's gonna be a challenge real quick. Had a little bit of a hair on there. Okay, oh, that's only 2 stripes. That's interesting. Here's the red. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's turn her over and see how I did. I got a little bit in the other one, so oopsie on me. Red, and then I'm just putting my brush and just a little bit of acetone, and then I'm wiping it on just an extra cotton round that I have. Okay, so that was red, and then we're gonna go yellow. We're gonna put the Marigold, just a dab will do. So because we're talking about a tiny little bit. And hopefully I can get the middle one without going too crazy. I probably should have started with this one. I've already got it on the green one. Do not judge me, people. Do not judge me. Oh, it's all over the green one. For sure, look at that. May as well not even have a green one. Like, I'm just saying, sometimes it's hard, y'all. Reverse stamping is no joke. And I'm not wearing my glasses. I probably should be. Some people talk about how they use like one of those lighted backlit tables. That sounds really cool. I haven't invested in that, but normally I don't do things that are so tiny that I know I won't be able to do them. All right, so hopefully we can at least see all three colors. And it looks like we can. Yes, they're smudged together, but yes, I'm gonna be just fine with that. I mean, you live life and you do what you can do. Okay, the other two colors that I picked out for this design over here were pink and like a light green. And the pink, I chose Rose Water. It's one of my favorite pinks that they have. And I chose a soft sage for the leaves. I think let's start with the flower just to make sure we got things G to G. Good to go. And maybe I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. This color is, I think it came with their botanicals collection. It was so pretty. I love it. It's a very, very good, nice, strong pink. Almost like a purpley pink though. You know, not like a soft pink. Okay, there's one flower. Now on to the other flower. Come on, Mr. Flower. You gotta get pretty. And then we're gonna spend some time using the soft sage and get the, oh my gosh, you guys were totally out of focus. I'm so sorry. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, now we're gonna pull off the soft sage and do a little bit. And notice I didn't use anything to clean other than just wiping it on this little thing. That'll actually save your brush in the long run, the less you have to use acetone on it. Okay, I'm just gonna come over here, boop, boop. Oh, that's a pretty green. And then up here, I'm gonna go boop. Maybe I got out of the lines just a little bit. And then boop, 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 boop. My old lady shaky hands are going crazy, y'all. Ba-bam. Okay, can I do it? Okay, hopefully it doesn't look like crap when I turn it over. Let's have a little look-see. Okay, there's a couple of holes, but for the most part, it's not too bad. I do want to go back and fill in a couple of those soft sage holes that were kind of like in this area. I just want to really connect the pink and the green right here. I think that ought to do it. That ought to do it. Let me see if I can get closer so you can actually see what's going on. Look at that rainbow, y'all. What a nightmare. Let me see if I can fix a little bit of it. Oh, goodness. Wow. Whoa, whoa, wow. And that yellow's pretty dry, so it's not going to be my friend. Okay, and then I'll try to get a little bit more of maybe the green in there. This was the area that was really needing some help. So maybe I can just fill it in. Ah, that's all a little bit better now. Oh yeah, a little bit better. It is still a hot mess, but as it says, we're gonna let that dry for a little bit. And we're gonna move on to step 3, which says, repeat the reverse stamping process with the Santa with Dolphin's image from MXM 068. Oh, I know which one that is. That's this one right here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize when I was looking at these, those are dolphin instead of reindeer. That's so cute. Okay, and we're supposed to pick our colors that we chose. So I'm gonna try to mimic what they've done here. It looks like they did use a black background, so I'll start with that. Let me clean up a little bit. Okay, I cleaned up, got my plate ready, I got my straight up black in my hand, and got my scraper card ready, but I need a new stamper. Let's see, I have another one let's see if it'll fit everything. I think it will. This is just one of their ice cube stampers. It's quite old. I'll just do a real quick clean off with the, what is this thing called? A lint brush, tiny little baby lint brush. And then we'll get this part started. Looks almost like I have a tear in it. That's not good. Oh, hopefully it doesn't mess up our stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get black over everything. Typically you should scrape a long design like this sideways, but because it's near the edge, I'm gonna try to get it all at once. We'll see what happens. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Okay, looks like I got it. There she is. And because they said to use Scotch tape, I am gonna go ahead and use my Scotch tape again. And I shall get, let's turn it over and then turn it over again. I'm gonna use this to get off this excess piece up here and then over on this side over here. Oh, there, now we have the full design with the dolphins. Oh my gosh, they're adorable, aren't they? Goodness gracious, that's cute. Okay, let me do a little bit more cleanup and then I'll pick out some colors to do this with. Okay, it looks to me like there's an orange for the sleigh and then really it's just a matter of, oh, maybe it's white for the Santa hat. I don't see white down here, but maybe I should grab some white for the Santa hat and then red and red here. So I'll be using the fireside color again so we can have some consistency. I'll grab a Bam white and then this color is Hoffa. I think it came out of one of the Maniology Mani by Me subscription boxes, so I'll be using that and I'll grab white and then we'll get started. So just as I said the black was the best black ever, well Bam white is the best white ever. Like they are really the absolute best. So I am going to try to mimic what is on my card. As soon as I try to focus a little bit. I'm going to try to mimic what's on the card with these colors. I think starting with the sleigh is probably a good idea. There's quite a bit there. So I'm using the color Haffa, and I'm just putting some of that on my silicone mat, my lotus mat. Okay. Now we're just going to be filling this guy in. All the way up and around. Are you guys focused? Can you? Oh, it's kind of hard to see in there. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. It is a little bit thick, and if you try to go make it thinner, sometimes it'll mess up the design underneath. So when it's thick like that, I really don't. I just leave it like that, and I just make sure to give it some extra dry time. Not really that bad. Oh, that's a Christmas tree sticking out the back. Did they make their Christmas tree green at least? There's no way all this is going to fit on my nails, so I'm not really sure how much is supposed to fit. Like I said, I didn't look forward. All right, let's see the back of it. Okay, I got a little bit out of lines down here on the bottom, but I'm not going to panic about that. The rest of it looks pretty good, so I think I'm going to probably clean off my brush like I have been. I'm just going to use it on an extra cotton round somewhere. And then I'm going to probably, so the green, does it show the green tree sticking out the back? I don't know, but I'm going to make it green. So I'm using that limelight color again, just for the tree hanging out the back. I think it's a tree and maybe there's a gift up here. I don't think they colored any of this stuff, but tutorials are more like suggestions. Actually, Maniologies really are suggestions because sometimes what they say isn't even necessarily what they put on the tutorial card, which is fine by me because it leaves everybody a little bit of room to wiggle and do their own thing, which is kind of awesome. Okay, I'm going to do the hat next, or the white on the hat so I don't mess it up, which I probably will. And probably his little collar, his little fur collar here needs to be white too. Bam, white in your face, coming at ya. They didn't even do the sleigh. What are those things called? The tracks? What are those things called? And I'll make his little pom-pom white. Boom. And we'll try to not screw this up. I don't know why, but Santa's looking awfully young. Maybe it's because he's a surfer dude in this one. Okay, and finally our fireside color. Coming in strong for the Santa suit and part of the dolphins. Okay, so the hat and the Santa suit. Just barely touching it. Santa suit coming in. Probably should have made that cuff white, but I didn't. And really I want to go right up to the sleigh because I don't want any gaps in there. So I'm going to kind of overlap there a little bit. And then they had something, oh, the hats. The dolphins have, that dolphin has a hat. And what does this one have? I can't see. Okay, I'm going to get the hat because I can see it. I should use a little bit more white. Oh, you know what? He's just going to have a red hat now because I screwed it up. Like a lot. And that's okay, I'm not worried about it. What is that? Is that a hat too? That hat's in a weird place if it is. What is that? Okay, legit people. I don't know. Is that a fin? Is it a, I don't know. I'm gonna color what they colored, which is this like weird little shape right here. I don't know what that is. Is he wearing an outfit? Is he wearing a dolphin elf out? I don't know. I don't know, but I colored it just to make it red. I feel like maybe I should put something red on him, but I'm not going to. Anyway, this is what we got. Should I make the present red? No. No, I'm calling it a day. That's kind of what they did. Let me show you again what theirs looks like. It looks like they didn't go in too crazy with it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, that does definitely have to dry now. So now we've got 2 on our stampers, and let's move on to the second part of step 3, which is apply a thin layer of sticky base coat onto your middle and ring finger. When tacky, stamp Santa on your middle finger and the dolphins on your ring finger. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Lastly, stamp the oh, that's where the rainbow goes, you guys. The rainbow goes over Santa right here. So I'm going to stamp the dolphins over here. Wait, are the dolphins white? Did they paint them gray and I don't know? Because they look gray on here. I don't know. I'm going to paint them gray. We're going to do it. Okay, this one looks pretty good. I'm going to paint the dolphins gray. I think it would make me feel better. And I'm just going to grab a light gray real quick. I'm not panicking about this. But, I mean, it did say for us to do whatever. I think I'm going to screw up the dolphins. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to make their whole bodies gray. And this gray that I'm using is called, I think it's Luna. Yep. Luna. Okay, I'm just going to go over the whole dolphin. So, pray for me that I don't screw this up very badly. Because theirs looks like they definitely have gray on their dolphin. This one I feel like should have a white belly. He's not. He's not going to have a white belly. He's just going to have a gray belly. And it's going to be okay. Because you know who's going to notice? Nobody but me. It's true. Everybody else will be like, oh my God, that's so cute. And really, I could have done the worst reverse stamping job ever. So those of you who are like super picky and you won't even do it because you can't be a super great artist at it, just don't worry, because honestly, people are going to look and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you spent so much time on your nails, you must be an artist. And I'm always like, no, I'm not an artist, for sure, definitely not. Okay, Definitely gonna have to give that some time to dry. Definitely gonna have to go up on the dolphin, the middle dolphin a little bit. And then I'll let it dry. Oh yeah, I see the gap now. Do you see the gap? There we go. Okay. This one maybe over here. All right, we're just gonna let that dry, and definitely have to let this dry more than when I put my sticky base coat on. So I'll come back when I feel like these are pretty much dry. I'll clean up a little bit too. Just a moment for me to think about what a dork I am. I'm not really sure why I used Fireside and Limelight when I have a red and green that came in the box. But I did. So yeah, that happened. And, you know, consider using what's in the box. I'm just going to throw that out there. Also, while we're waiting, I'm going to comment on this. It says, if your base is no longer sticky, apply a little more sticky base coat in the area where you want to stamp the rainbow. Honestly, that is a problem I have with their sticky base coat. So you have to be super precise about the timing with the sticky base coat, or it just doesn't work. It scares the living daylights out of me, and 9 times out of 10, I will use the foil glue instead because it just works so much better. I'm looking for it right now. Here's their foil glue. The thing about their foil glue is it doesn't ever not get sticky. It's sticky the whole way through. So there's never a question about whether it's going to be sticky, which is why I really like using their foil glue. It says to use the sticky base coat. I'm gonna try it today, but I'm telling you guys, I might screw this up. Like, I never get the timing right. So I think everything's been dry for a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Maybe I should just do one finger at a time. I think that's probably a good plan. I'll start with this one, and we'll do Santa and the rainbow and just see how it goes. You're supposed to apply this and wait for like 45 seconds to 60 seconds, and it has to be a thin layer that you're using. So I'm gonna go back over and make sure it's not too thick. I almost always get this stuff too thick because I'm so used to gel polish. Okay, I think maybe I messed up my gradient by doing that. Going over it several times, didn't I? Yeah, I did, didn't I? A little bit. Now I'm gonna wait my 30 to 45 seconds and pray that I might even wanna go longer because I added a little thicker coat. I don't know why I always do that, but I did. It definitely changed the color of stuff. I think it's just because I dragged it through several times. I'm so nervous about using this stuff. I'm checking. It seems to be sticky. I'm going for it, you guys. I'm going to put Santa Claus on here and we'll see what happens. Pray for me. Okay. All right, Santa Claus, I want him to go kind of at an angle like this. So here he goes. I'm putting him on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is he coming off? Is he coming off? Okay, he came off. He came off beautifully. I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna try. It seems like it's still sticky. Here we go. Rainbow. Oh, is it gonna come off? I think it's gonna come off. Oh my gosh, that is the first time I had complete success with the sticky base coat. Not even kidding. And I'm sure you guys know the trick of you have to separate what's on your finger from what's on your skin. So get that piece off of there before you do any kind of top coating. Make sure it's separated. And then also I go behind and I kind of push it down just to make sure it looks really good. You guys, that is super cute. Probably should have painted Santa Claus's face. He looks a little blue in the face. It's a Smurf Claus, you guys. But, I mean, he looks pretty cool. Okay, and now we are going to use the sticky base coat. And we're going to put the dolphins on the other finger. And I'm going to, once again, try to have them going at that angle. I'm trying to limit how much I put on. this, oh my gosh, I'm completely out of focus again. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I don't know why that happens. Okay, I'm gonna be counting out a little bit, just kind of checking into stuff. And this one didn't change colors at all, though, did it? I'm wondering if I can use one of my, to cover up my dolphin right there. Okay. Ugh, really? That's me checking, and I messed up my manicure because I checked like I'm a ding dong. Okay, it's definitely too, what's the word, wet right now. It's definitely getting stickier though. Super sticky right now. I think I should do it, I'm not sure. Freaking out a little bit. It's been about 45 seconds. I'm gonna do it, hope it comes out right, and try not to freak out in the meantime. Okay, I'm gonna hold these together because I kind of want to see where Santa Claus is going and where his, right? So it should be like this, correct? Okay, here we go. Are the dolphins coming off? Yes, they are. They came off beautifully. The sticky base coat worked. Okay, you guys, that's cute. You know what? I did mine a little bit differently because theirs was like straight across, but because my nails are like that, I kind of had them going up. I think that's okay. I'm glad I did the dolphins in a gray, so that was a bonus. All right, let's see what it says to do next. So far, it's super cute. Lots of reverse stamping here, but very cute. Kind of did a little bit of an oopsie moment. Down here, gonna try not to cry about it, but okay. All right, repeat step 2, but remove the rainbow design. Uh-oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Repeat step 2. Step 2 was the rainbow, picking up the rainbow design. And this time I'm going to leave only the Mele Kalikimaka. Okay, well, I'm going to try to just pick up the Mele Kalikimaka, in fact. And then apply a thin amount of sticky base coat above the dolphins. Maybe I'll put them underneath because there's not a lot of room above, so maybe I'll put them underneath. Wait until the base is tacky, and then stamp the text above the dolphins. Seal the design with smudge-free top coat. Okay, let's do this again. And I'm gonna grab, this is just an old one that I had out, and I'm going to pick my rainbow design. And this is just a little trick, is I'm gonna try not to get the rainbow so that I don't have very much cleanup to do. I really just wanna get the Mele Kalikimaka. So what I'm gonna do then is just color in the Mele Kalikimaka, or most of that. And then when I scrape, I should be able to get what I need and not have to do a lot of cleanup, which is helpful sometimes. So that was my straight up black. I am going to be using my Clean Now monocle stamper. I've got everything ready. Here we go. Uh-oh, probably didn't do it well enough. I'm gonna need to do that one again because I didn't go far enough up. And that's because I was being overcautious about trying to get that Mele Kalikimaka design only. So I need to be not overly cautious and perhaps get some of the rainbow this time. I mean, it happens, people. It happens where you don't get what you want. Okay. I'm using the back side of my scraper. It's a clean side now. Okay. There we go. And now when I grab my Scotch tape from my dispenser, come on, Scotch tape, you can do it. I'm gonna start removing stuff. Really, there's not that much to remove. I've got a little bit of the rainbow here. There we go, I got him. And a little bit of the flower design. And a little bit, I got a tiny little leaf over there. And I'm going to use a corner to try to get him out. So here's the corner of my Scotch tape. Whoa, I almost got the K. Did you see that? Did you see him wiggling? Okay, then, you know, it's not super sticky, but I'm just wondering, so I'm going to try it. I think it's coming off. Mele, I got it! Yay me. If I can ever get it to focus. So if you ignore those two, it looks great. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's cute. I'm gonna have to kind of like bend my finger to see all of it. That's really cute. Okay, I'm going to take off the, what are those called? The protector things? The cuticle latex protector things. And to do that, I'm gonna show you how I do it. I kind of pull the edge up and I pull this way. See how it's kind of dragging everything that way? And then I come around here after it's already been pulled off. And now look how like super clean my cuticle is. That's pretty awesome. These things are really like, they're super great. So I'm gonna pull it up. I've done it lots of different ways, but that seems to be the way that gets the most off the quickest and without making a mess. Those are super cute. The only thing that I want to do now, I see a little bit of, a couple of places where I want to just like bend it under or really make sure it's down, pressed down. So unbelievably cute. Okay, let me grab my smudge-free top coat. Okay, I went to go get my smudge-free top coat. I have it, and I'm going to put a nice layer. I'm going to float it on top, as they say to do, because I do not want to mess up this design. By the way, I do think putting the white on his little coat, I definitely should have done that down here, and certainly I should have put it on the little dolphin. Poor guy, he doesn't have anything on his. I still don't know what is that? Is that a harness? I don't know what that is. I don't know. If you guys want to help me out, just, you know, put in the comments what you think it is. Okay, I'm being very careful because I do not want to smudge this guy. I've spent a lot of time on him. That's it. That's all I want to do. I floated it on top. He still looks good. I still got a little bit of my stamp sticking out there. You get down, stamp. You get down. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing with my Mele dolphins because they're so cute. Without going over it too many times. Adorable. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm going to get these out of the way. I feel like I don't have enough light on this situation for you. So sorry. I don't know why I've been videoing at night. It's always just so much darker in here. Okay, so let me get these out of the way. These are two cute nails. Oh my gosh. Probably should have put another round of the background on this one and maybe made Santa's face something other than blue, but I definitely could have spent some more time with that. But if you are going Hawaiian Christmas themed nails, this is them. They're super cute. Let me see if I can turn them around for you so you can see them a little bit better. Probably not, but there we go. I'll get that guy out of there. Those are cute. And I really feel like the tutorial was pretty good. There was a couple things they didn't mention, like the cuticle latex tape and the fact that your sticky base coat has to be like, you have to be really, really careful about timing with it. But I do like that they mentioned that you might have to do it again because that's something that you might have to do. Quite impressed, actually. They talked about reverse stamping, and you know, if you want tips about reverse stamping, I have some videos, but there's lots of other good videos out there. There's people do it all the time. It's not as difficult as you think it is, people. So please give it a try. And I hope you liked the tutorial. I really like the end result. As you guys know, I am a Maniology ambassador. I love the things that they have to offer. I love that they put these tutorial cards in there, and I love doing the tutorials for you guys. So if there's ever anything you want me to see, concerning any of them, please let me know. But of course, visit their website, Maniology.com, use the code GrooveMama, and you're going to get yourself 10% off of your order. Follow me on Instagram, GrooveMama, @GrooveMama. Come on, do it. I'm there. You should be there too. And if you like this video, like it and subscribe, because those are beautiful things for me as a YouTuber. People, I hope you found this video informative, and I hope you love Maniology as much as I do. In any event, I do hope that you have a wonderful holiday season and that you will decorate every nail you got.